Hey Slayers, what's up? It's your girl Tiana, aka the Swagslayer, creator of the Swagslayer Talk, weekdays at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with my wonderful co-host Rhonda from the Pink Diva Studio on IG and YouTube. Make sure that you slay that subscription button and the big thumbs up so that you get notified anytime we are here live or drop new content. Before we jump into today and what we'll just be chatting about, I do want to let you guys know the itinerary for the week, because we have an itinerary now, guys.
Oh, so, yes. I just got the memo.
So Tuesday, tomorrow, we will be here with Tiana from Splendidly Posh on Instagram, talking about life hacks and the year of me. She is currently doing the year of me. If you're not familiar or you want to hear more about it, make sure you tune in tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where she will be giving expert advice on life hacks and the year of me. Then on Wednesday, myself and Brittany from Brittany All Bossed Up will be here at 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time doing the What Sold Wednesday. And then Thursday, you don't want to miss out, we're going to be here with Anisha from Geeky Niche on Instagram. She is a 6-figure Amazon seller. So if you have questions, you'll be able to live chat them. If you watch the replay, you'll always be able to leave comments. I check them all and respond to all of them. And then Friday, we will be talking about Mamish. I think I'm saying it right.
Mamish,
Definitely. Yes. Definitely be on the lookout for all of next week, as well as we talk about other reselling platforms where you can cross-list your items, give you the benefits and the features, and tell you how they work. Because when we resell, the more places that we can get our customers to see our product, the more chances we have to sell our product. So that is going to start that series on this Friday and go all into next week. Definitely platforms you have not heard of, and then we'll go through one by one each day so we can take a look and compare and contrast what we're doing.
Oh, Lord child, honey, I should have been taking notes. But I'm excited. I'm excited for Tiana to come on because, you know, not only does she just have all these natural ideas and natural products that she knows that can do certain things, you know. I love hearing about the whole vodka thing. You know, that's why I'm stuck on, honey. And I really get to talk about her year of me, you know, right. And just, you know, FYI, I've done that, and it is enlightening. It forces you to really kind of dig deep and decide what's worth your time and what's not. Who's there, who's not, you know, because honey, my circle is so small, child, I could just turn around and bump into somebody. That's how tight we are. Just bump. Oh, that's you. You know, I mean, but you know, it all came out of just that particular time that I did that. Yes. So I'm anxious to, you know, hear how it's going for, because sometimes, I mean, not sometimes, it's always okay to demote somebody in your life.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, it is always okay, because while I have, you know, people in my life who were probably here, that are probably down here, simply because now, while you were in the know at one point, you've proven that you can't be in the know. So now you're on a need to know.
And that happens, yes.
And then after that, well, we won't talk because that's ugly, but you know,
yes.
And after that, you just don't know. I'll put it that way.
yes.
Like you got to find out on them streets. But
and it's true, we outgrow people sometimes, and it's not that we're purposely, but sometimes we have, like an atom, it separates and it becomes stronger. Then you might meet back up later, you know, at the next level, but you couldn't get to that level if y'all had stayed together. So I've never done the year of me. The first time I ever heard about it is when Tiana talked about it. So I'm excited.
Yes. And you know, I tell you, I mean, I don't know who needs to hear this today, but honey, here it go. You don't owe the next person really anything. You don't owe anyone your friendship. You don't owe anyone your loyalty. These things are things that are received or grown throughout time.
Correct.
You know, I mean, once you get to know someone, or even if you've known them for a long time, that doesn't mean that you owe them any of these things. You know, you have to work on you first. And sometimes right now, I mean, even I can tell you, even me, you know, I am where I am right now. And of course, I'm always a work in progress and a masterpiece at the same time,
Yes.
But, you know, people don't understand that. They don't understand that. They look at you again. I've said this before. People look at you and think you're acting funny. Well, baby, if I'm acting funny, then let me act funny, because what am I doing? I'm elevating. And what are you doing? You're stuck.
Stagnant. Yeah.
You know, you're stuck in this place, but you too could be elevating. You know, I've given you the opportunity. I put it in front of you. I've told you what I could help you do. And if you've chose, I'm sorry, y'all, my nose is really itching. I think somebody's talking about me. But but you know, I've laid the groundwork. So if you continue not to want to accept that, then I'm gonna have to leave you here, because clearly you're not ready, or you just don't want to.
Right.
And I have to move on.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to move on. It's not that I am acting funny, maybe. You know why? Because I have to move differently to achieve the things that I want to achieve. So if that means that I'm acting funny, then you know, that's what that is. You know, I mean, I don't want to apologize for my growth.
Right.
You know, I don't want to apologize for that. And I don't, because my growth is my growth and your growth is your growth. And if you decide not to grow, then that's on you.
Right. And then we have to always remember too, sometimes people grow at different pace. It's okay if, you know, like if you're growing faster than they are and you have to keep going, you can't stop or turn around always. Now, can you, you know, speak with them and be like, oh yeah, you know, probably look into this or look into that, you know, so they can keep going. Because my husband had to do that for me. There was a time that my husband was like way on another level. And I was like, what are you even talking about? I don't want to do that and whatever. And he had to be patient because we're married now. That's different. We weren't married when this started, but we were headed to that point. And so he had to be patient with me. And then I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. That just sounds, and I kept telling him, I was like, that sounds dumb. That don't sound real. That's fake, right? I kept telling him, I was like, that's, you made that up. And he was like,
where they do that at?
Book. I read that book. You should read it. And I was like, that don't sound right. And I had to learn in my own life that I'm like the old person who's like, nothing will ever change. Will always stay the same. You know, right? That's my natural instinct. And I have to fight against that. And his is like, oh, well, we could do this. There could be planes. Men and women could sit in chairs in the sky. And I'm like, no. Right? So as he learns new stuff, he has to be so right. I'll be looking at him crazy. He has to be so patient with me, because it takes me a little bit longer to be like, oh, men and women can sit in seats in the sky, you know? Like, so it depends on who you're working with, and it depends on how long, you know, you want to kind of, because of that with my husband, he has been held back from some things because I just couldn't get it together. And because we're married, you know, he's not going to just go off without me.
Right.
But if we weren't married, hello, he'd be all on cloud 9 somewhere and I'd still be on the ground like, what's that thing in the sky holding people? So, right.
Well, that's true. And it happens in relationships. I mean, you know, that was one of the reasons that let me say it again. One of the reasons that my relationship ended was because, you know, I wanted to move forward. You know, here I am. I've had weight loss surgery. I'm getting my quality of life back. I'm feeling good. You know, I think I'm looking good. You know, I'm doing all these things. I want to move and groove. I started being able to do things on my own, you know, more. And, you know, my mindset had changed. So now I want to do something. Now I need to write this book, or now I need to do these things or whatever. And, you know, you just see someone who's just not doing, not motivated, not doing things, not doing, you know, and it just, you know, and I refuse to let that bring me down. I was like, no. And then, you know, during a series of other events, we know what happened, child. You know, I'm here, you know, I'm here now. And you know,
that single.
I'm at that single stage, you know. But and it's okay to be single too. I just want that to be said. because I have realized since being in my own space, not living with my friends, that's what I mean, being in my own space, that I like me, child. I love me some me. I have, I enjoy my space. I enjoy sleeping by myself. I enjoy being able to do what I want to do when I get ready. I don't have to say, well, what you gonna do today? Well,
Right.
what you gonna do today? What you want to eat today? I don't know. I have to go through all that.
It's like, no.
And I was in my relationship for really 18 years, really. And I mean, think about that. I was like 18 years of saying what you want to eat.
Yeah.
But 18 years of trying to constantly uplift someone who has no motivation. I mean, not the whole 18 years, just the last
Right.
couple of years.
Right.
But still, it's difficult. And sometimes, again, like I always say, you got to choose yourself, honey.
Yes.
You can't continue to pour life into other people who have no motivation. You can take that somewhere else and pour it to someone who's hungry, who's thirsty, and wants to do some things.
That's true, because they grow and they thrive. And
right.
Even with, I have a little one, of course, like, so when I didn't know what was going on, I was like, people in the sky, he just taught that to her. So then when I finally got it together, she was telling me stuff. I was like, what you mean? How you know that? She was like, Daddy told me. Like, oh.
And that's amazing. And that's good that he does, I mean, both of y'all, just from us having conversations, you enlighten her all the time. You're always, keeping her informed on things. You're always helping her to better understand things. And that's what it's all about with our kids. We have to allow them to grow, but we also have to allow them to have the information to grow. And make the great decisions. That's one thing I like too about you and Tina. I wish I'd have thought about this back in the day, honey, when Brianna was younger. But is that you have those people. I get you, Melissa, honey. That have your kids to start a business, write a book, do something. But Brianna, I can't say that for Brianna, because really and truly, Brianna, when I sold jewelry and I stopped, Brianna took my jewelry to school and sold it.
Oh, nice.
So she was always trying to hustle, honey. She always trying to come up with a plan. Well, how can I do this? Maybe I can sell this, and maybe I can sell it. Okay, well before I even thought about reselling. But I think that's great that we, back to educating our kids. We just got to do that and give them. And you and Tina seem like y'all give them the tools to work with, guiding them through these things. And I think that's amazing. You just got to give the children what they need, honey.
We do.
Yes,
I want you to read Marina's comment, please. It says, Rhonda, if your nose is itching, it's time to have a drink of something strong. That's what they say in Russia. Laugh out loud.
Oh, well, I probably would have needed some Russian vodka, which actually is one of my favorites, Russian vodka. And
nice.
Yeah, I like vodka and tequila. That's it.
I can only drink clear liquid. If it's not clear, like rum, whiskey, I can't. I'll be so sick. But clear.
Oh yeah, I stopped drinking, as they say, the brown liquor, as they say on them streets, the brown liquor. But yeah, I don't do that any longer. That was my way younger days, like my 20s when I did stuff like that. I
don't do that at all. I just can't. I will be so sick. But a Long Island iced tea isn't technically clear, but I have to slip that, and it's like one drink for the whole night.
Oh, that I love a good old Long Island iced tea. I haven't had one in forever, because you know what? I used to drink Long Island iced teas until what is that drink called? Not mimosas, but what is it? It's another M word. And when those came out, OMG, I was just like, oh, that was my drink, honey. Every time I sat out at a restaurant, oh yes, I'll have a blah blah blah. Yeah, And
I don't know the names of the drinks. My friends have to order them when we go out. I just drink them.
Oh my God. I cannot. What, Melissa? Gin? Y'all, let me just tell y'all about this quick story about me and gin and why I don't drink gin anymore. So, when you're younger.
I'm laughing, y'all, because I already know the story. But
in my 20s, getting ready to go out on a Saturday night, going to a little house party and things like that. So my date was gonna pick me up. Well, my date with my baby daddy. But at any rate, we were gonna go, and I was like, okay, well, we have our music on, you're getting cute, and all this. I'm sipping on love. Yep. You sippy. So next thing I knew, it was morning. I was fully made up, dressed, laying in my bed. Didn't even see the house, let alone a party. Head hurting severely.
Oh my God.
Mouth dry like cotton. I'm giving y'all deep description because I want y'all to know how bad I felt. I was like, OMG. And I had my own phone line, and I saw my phone was off the hook. I was like, well, now who was I talking to? Oh my God. Finally, the minute I put my phone on the hook, it rang. It was him. He was like, so the party? I'm like, well, how was it? And I told her what happened. I was like, I have never touched gin since. Because, baby, that took me out.
Yeah.
And I didn't think, and that was really my first time drinking it, like that. And I thought, I'm mixing it up with a little orange juice. It's okay. It's going down. You know how those smooth drinks that go down and then they kick you in the bouteille later.
Woo!
So, no, Melissa, me and gin.
Yeah, they don't mix.
And what did you say? Gimlets. A mojito, Tina. Yes, a mojito.
I do like a mojito.
Yes, I love the mojito. And I love a good old margarita too, girl. Gimlets.
I need more drink. The margarita don't have enough drink. I'm like, this tiny glass. Can you fill it?
Where you going?
Well, I mean, okay, I have been to the place where they give the real big one, and then you have to have 5 people in order to order it.
There is a smaller one, but it's a larger one. But
I just want to point out, you're supposed to have 5 people in order to order it. It was just me and my husband.
I know that one.
It was just me. It was just me and my husband. I just want to make sure y'all heard. Just me and my husband. They brought it, and it had little sharks in it. That's why I wanted it. They were like little gummy sharks, and y'all know how I feel about my gummies. And baby, I'm a lightweight. Okay, 3 drinks is okay. 4 drinks, I'm done. And I barely drunk any of it, and he drunk the rest. I was like, who finna drive? We stuck because it's not enough.
Okay. Oh, grocery store in Arlington. Okay, Taste of Europe. Okay, I've heard of that. Or Euro Deli in Richardson. I think Richardson is closer to me than Arlington.
Does Marina live in Texas?
Yeah.
Oh,
she lives way outside of Dallas, but she does live in Texas.
Well, that's good to know.
I'm gonna try to get her to come to Dallas though, for a little something I'm putting together.
How y'all drinking coffee and liquor? I don't drink coffee, so I'm probably not going to comment. But
y'all know I love coffee. I have hot coffee in the morning, and then I have maybe 1 or 2 iced coffees in the afternoon.
I'm sorry, where is Tina going? So she get margaritas by the pitcher?
Yeah, you can.
I ain't never had that. Maybe I didn't know to ask for that. That's not my drink of choice.
You can get margaritas by the pitcher. Some restaurants do offer that. And I'm not saying all of them do, but a lot of them here do.
Wait a minute. What is Melissa doing in Mexico? Because that sounds amazing. Tequila and strawberry shots. Yes.
Whoo, child, I would love that, Melissa. In Mexico. Why we can't make some here?
I mean, we can.
I need a recipe because let me tell you, that'd be cute for happy hour.
Google it. Oh, we should do a show. We should do a show with drink mixes. Because everybody at home. I want Melissa to not say that her blood type is coffee medium roasted.
I'm with you, my sister. I'm with you. Medium roast is my favorite. Yes. I'm making you thirst. I'm so sorry, Penny. But let me tell you, wait a minute. With tequila and strawberry Shasta, like strawberry Shasta, the soda?
Probably, yeah. In Mexico, why? That's the only Shasta I know. Melissa, let us know.
I was like, do they even sell Shasta here? But I think Walmart might.
Yeah,
mom and pop,
or like Albertsons, or if y'all still have Winn-Dixie. Melissa confirmed. Yes,
Okay. They shut down Win Dixie. Honey, we don't have a Win Dixie. We don't have Albertsons anymore. I think the only one that I know of is way far away from me. So
I think there are a couple still sprinkled throughout Florida,
right.
but I don't go there. I mean, I'd have no need. My son's partner is a bartender, and my son cooks up his specialties when they come to town. Yes, because he has edibles. He's the chef of edibles. Yeah.
Baby, it's the juice for me.
Are y'all mixing those together? Because I don't. Are you supposed to do that? Can you have an edible and a liquor? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't mess around with the medical
my kidneys. I'm just asking a medical professional. If there's a medical professional watching.
Well, now I will have a cute little liquor filled, liquor filled gummies or gummy soaked in vodka or something. I'll eat
the edibles, which I'm not gonna say here on YouTube, but that's different than alcohol. Can we have that?
I got that. That's why I say I don't mess with the edibles.
Oh, I've never had edible. I mean, I don't use the ingredients that come in the edibles. First of all, let me just let you know.
Look, I used to have people laughing because my knee used to hurt me so bad. I was like, Lord, look, I'm going to have to, can y'all make me some brownies? And I don't even like brownies. Can y'all make me some brownies?
Just regular brownies. But I like this all the time. So can you imagine if you mix some ingredients inside of these? That's
going to be Penny. I'll play a medical professional.
Ooh, okay.
I love that, Penny. I love that.
What's the show? ER? That's the one where
I play a medical professional on
TV.
It's like one of those commercials where you see the people saying, and if you want this or that or what? Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Oh, my blood that was hilarious to me.
I think you read them all. I put them all on the screen.
Oh my God. I just I know. Isn't that hilarious, Melissa? And can we talk about how everybody thought that Melissa's name was Vandy?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. I went on her show on a Wednesday. I was looking at her page because I think you were on her show.
And then she was on my show.
I mean, she was on your show. Yeah, somebody was there and it was a show, but y'all were both there. So I was like, oh, let me check out her Instagram, right? And so then I saw it was like, oh, do you want to be on my show? And I was like, oh, I want to be on the show because, everyone's always on my show. I was like, I want to go on somebody else's show. So I just like, yeah, I hit her up, hit the message. She said, cool. So then we go backstage, before the live. And I said, okay, do I pronounce your name Vandy? And then I looked down because how our names are on the screen. I was like, oh, I guess I'll just call you Melissa. She's like, yeah, because that's my name. I was like, oh, my bad. She's like, everyone thinks her name is Vandy.
Everyone does think that her name is Vandy. And I mean, I'm not going to lie, but I mean, because I've been, she's in Sarah Styles' YouTube group. And I was in there, but I wasn't focusing on YouTube. So I told Sarah, I'll be back.
Not yet.
Okay. But at the time, I wasn't focusing on YouTube. So I said, Sarah, girl, I'll be back later. And
so Vandy is pronounced Melissa. Exactly.
I love it. And so while I was in the group, I just kind of, everybody was following everybody. So that's how I found out her name was Melissa. Because I always thought when I first saw it, I'm like, man, that's a cool name. You never knew that name. I was like, this is
her dad was a rock star. He named her Vandy.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I mean, it had to be a cool story why her name is Vandy. So that's what I was thinking until I went to her page and I was like, oh, damn, her name is Melissa. And I was like, okay, whatever. Then it was later on when I continued to follow her and all that. Like I stalk all my guests. I'm on their pages like,
oh, wow.
And then I was like, I'm going to have her on the show because, I just felt like she was somebody I needed to know and I wanted to be friends with.
Yes.
She was like, oh my God, I'm dying. Look, let me tell you, I was like, I just knew that there was a cool story behind this until I actually went to her page.
I promise. I thought like her dad was like the drummer in Kiss or something. I was like, yes.
Right.
She said it was like part of her last name, so it is part of her name.
Yeah,
it's just not her first name.
But and then now my issue is between you and Tina, because I'm just like my grandmother who used to call my dad. My dad's name was Roy. My first cousin's name was Michael, and we'd all be in the same house, and she'd be like, Michael, and my dad would say something, and he was like, "Are you calling me?" And she was like, "You know what I meant. You know what I meant. What I said. You know I was calling you. Don't act like you didn't." But you said my cousin's name.
Right.
So me, here I go. Tina. Oh no, I meant Tiana. No. Tiana. I meant Tina.
You're not the only one.
I'm just like, you know what? I meant Tina. Okay, I meant Tina. No, and then I meant Tiana. No, Tiana is who I'm on the show with, not Tina. Tina will be on the show with me and Tiana.
Wait till tomorrow when we're both here and you gotta say our names.
I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be like, whoever got what on? You with the hair, you with the earrings.
Oh
my god! And I thought that last night too. I was like, Lord, I'm gonna have to get it together on Tuesday because these teas. And look, and it's on a Tuesday. Tuesday with Tiana and Tina. Oh my god! I feel like I need to change my name.
Under my comments, like, okay, so I'm not gonna say who, but I posted something and they were like, yeah, Tina, da 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 on my thing. So I private messaged them and I was like, hey, this is Tiana. I don't know if you want to change your comment before everybody else notices it. So they went back and they fixed it. They were like, I'm so sorry. I was like, don't worry about it. It happens all the time.
It does happen all the time. I tell you, and I was just like, okay. And then now just the realization, okay, now that it's gonna be both T's on a Tuesday, I'm just gonna change my name to say that. Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna just change my name to Tracy.
Yeah, you can be Tracy tomorrow. Yes, you can be Tracy tomorrow.
I can't be Terry because Terry might be here. So hey, Terry. But let me tell you, I just want to say, really and truly, since last week was like I felt like a bomb had dropped on me, and I want to thank everybody who reached out to me to see how I was doing, to check on me, because I really appreciate it. You know, you got to know who your people are, I tell you.
Yes.
And everyone who left me comments, I really appreciate. I was slow getting to respond, but I have hopefully responded to everyone. But I just want to say, by the time that you feeling like a bomb has dropped on you, it's too late.
Yes, true.
So, I mean, my whole week was just crazy. And finally just got to a breaking point for me. And, you know, my self-care had to start early. So Friday, it was that's nothing. I did nothing all weekend, but rest, try to recover, rejuvenate. And it's really, really important that we, you know, we can work ourselves and we don't feel like we're overworking ourselves. You know, that's the thing. We don't feel like we're overworking ourselves. We just feel like, well, this is my day and this is how it's going. And we're just going to keep on going. And we just kind of ignore some of the signs that are being, you know, shown to us. And, you know, piling other stuff, you know, ridiculous stuff on top of that. And then family stuff on top of that. And, you know, it was just a lot. So I just needed those days. But I tell you what it has forced me to do is stick to my schedule throughout the day, not work past. My latest to work is 6 o'clock, but definitely 5 o'clock is my goal.
Yeah.
I'm no longer working on the weekends. I'm taking Saturdays and Sundays off.
Nice.
And just have that time for, you know, just for myself, whatever I want to do. Now I'll probably engage, you know, on Instagram, but I cannot just be making this, you know, Canva, you know, working on backstage on this, working this. I just can't. Those things have to be done Monday through Friday.
Mm-hmm. And that's smart.
Yeah, I just, you know, I'm 60. You know, I gotta take care of myself, child.
We all do. We all do. Because I still find myself making thumbnails and I get in the bed like, oh, I'm going to go to bed. And I'm like, oh, I'll just make this thumbnail real quick for my cell phone in the bed. I do that all the time. I try not to, but I still do.
And I did that last night, actually. But I did it last night only so I could go ahead and have it done for the week because they're, posts that I'll be using in my stories throughout the week. So for my brunch with divas and other things, and I actually have decided, sometimes you just have to decide to say no. What is boss?
I'm getting
boss
to that point.
No is a complete sentence.
Yeah.
And so I'm not scheduling things. Whatever I have on my books right now is what I'm going to see through because I don't believe in just, not showing up for people.
Right.
But in March, I'll be scheduling things differently for myself and whoever asks me to do something. Yes, if it's at all possible, I will definitely do it.
Yeah.
But I think that we all have to just kind of reevaluate how much we are really working because reselling can be easy, but really when you think about it behind the scenes, depending on what you're trying to do with your brand, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And you have to definitely be. Well, thank you so much, darling. Thanks for listening. But you definitely have to commit yourself to what it is that you're wanting to do for your brand.
Correct.
But at the same time, you have to commit to yourself to taking care of yourself.
Yes, you are your most valuable asset.
You say it all the time, and that sure enough is the truth, y'all. Because I work alone. I mean, it's just me doing everything that I do. And my creative brain just goes all the time. And I realize that I have to shut that girl off, tell her to shut up sometime. No, I don't want to do that. But you want to. No, I'm not going to. But you want to. That's my conversation back and forth with my mind.
Yes.
But, now I'm telling my mind to shut up and this is what we're going to do.
And I write those things down sometimes because I'm like, I just can't do it right now, but maybe later.
I do keep a running page with ideas that I want to do, but I just know that everything doesn't have to happen now.
Correct.
Everything doesn't have to happen now. Some things can wait a couple of months, and it might be even better in a couple of months because by then maybe you come up with a different way to tweak it and make it better.
Yes.
Agreed. So everything doesn't have to happen today. It's today.
Happen today.
Right.
I'm not even listing this month. So for the month of February, I think
that is so wild that you said I am not listing. When I have this, y'all, after I was so fed up Friday, I still have a whole stack of clothes that need to be listed that sat on my couch since Friday. And when I finally came in here last night to watch the game, well, not watch the game, I was there for the commercials and food.
Right, for the commercials.
Yeah, for the commercials. I looked at those clothes. I'm like, y'all, I'm going to list y'all today. Because the pictures have been taken. I just need to edit them and then list them. I've got done all my comms, got my description written down. Everything's done.
Yeah.
So, those are the things that can affect your business too, is that when you've just gotten to a point to where you're just exhausted, nothing gets done.
And it doesn't get done correctly if you're still trying to do it.
Right. I just stopped. I mean, I really physically just stopped and said, I can't do this. I got to take some time to myself. And it was the best thing I ever did for myself this past weekend. So I'm going to continue that on and not work on Saturday and Sunday. I'm here to support whoever has a live on Saturday and Sunday, but I will not be poshing and Makari. We are probably breaking up.
Yes, with the payment error, because they really did have so many issues. So hopefully they'll get that resolved. I haven't sold anything on Makari this go around, so I didn't get caught up in the issue. I sold stuff on eBay, thank goodness. But again, Poshmark is still my main platform. I'm so grateful again to List Perfectly. That makes it so easy to put stuff on Makari and eBay. So if I only get 5 sales a week on each one, or even if I get none that week, it's not a big deal because it literally took me 30 seconds. I was already at my computer. So I would be frustrated if I had to manually do it and then wasn't making sales. I'd be like, oh, somebody. But with List Perfectly, it's just like one extra click. Right, somebody. It's just one extra click. So if I don't get a sale that week, no problem. As long as my main platform, which again is Poshmark, is running me my money, then we're good.
Run me my coin. Yes. Yeah. Run me my. That's what I'm telling Makari. Run me my money.
Okay, Rihanna.
I didn't say it like Rihanna said it, but I want them to feel like I said it like Rihanna said
exactly.
it. I was just so frustrated with them guys. I don't know how many people sell on Makari right now, but they were having so many issues. Then they fixed the issues. Then they were, I guess, had more issues. I don't even know what's going on with them today, except I know I need them to deposit my money in my account.
Well, hopefully it will be there today. So let us know on IG if you get it. So we can celebrate.
I definitely will. Thanks to Terry, who actually said, just direct deposit, because I was just so floored with them. I was like, I've never had an issue with them.
I've never used their right away money because, I have a business bank account. I need it to go there to count. So when I go to my taxes, I have everything there. So I never use the InstaPay. Plus, I ain't got no self-control. Ain't nobody trying to use no InstaPay because I'm instantly spending on something else.
Normally, I let it build up to a certain amount and then I take it out. The same thing I do on Poshmark. Sometimes on Poshmark, so I just let it sit. But I let it get to a certain amount and I'll take a certain amount out and let the rest sit and let that build up.
Sure.
Well, Melissa, let me just tell you how it was not working for me. And I've had it ever since I started over there. And it kept asking me to add a card. And I was like, I'm already signed up. It's like, sign up. You already have your ID or whatever on here. So add a card. Girl, if I tried one card, I tried 5. And nothing worked. So I don't know. Of course, like I say, it's too late now. I've already done the direct deposit. But I was so mad. It was a good sale, too, because, I sold that Starbucks cup, y'all.
Listen, we need to get for all the Slayers watching this live. I mean, even if you watch the replay, you can still DM me. We need to get a leads group, because that's what they call them, for Starbucks cups, because none of us live in the same place. So we need to get together like, this the new cup. And then that way we can all go out and get the cup and then start selling the cup. That's all I'm trying to say. I can't do everything, but if we come together in a group, we can get more done.
I am definitely behind the scenes working on a hookup, But I was actually never mind. I'm working on it.
Don't say it on the live. By the way, the plug, List Perfectly link is in the description for 30% off. The promo code is Swagslayer, SWAGSLAYER. Go ahead and get that, because I'm telling you, I don't promote stuff that didn't change my life for the better. So I'm just letting you know. That's all I'm saying. Tia say she in for the leads group. DM me.
Oh,
y'all DM me.
We'll talk about it.
It's the Starbucks.
I am trying to really come up with something before they come out with some new cups, because I'm pretty sure they'll be coming out with some new cups.
Don't say it on the live. What are we doing here?
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure they're going to come out with some new cups. I mean, that's all I said.
In the future. At some point, they're going to have new cups.
Future cups. But I do still have, I sold the pink studded cup. So,
okay.
Yes, and I'm gonna reach back and maybe do another one, but I don't know. Makari got to get right first, because I can't be going through all that.
Where else do they sell well? Because I haven't really seen them on Poshmark. I see them mostly on Makari. So I wonder what other platform does well for them. We got to figure that out in that leads group. So DM me. We all gonna be in there.
I mean, brainstorm. I tell you that my one of my very good friends. I mean, we just had so many at one point, and I was selling them, coming and going. Now, I do have one regret, because I really should have kept that black one to myself. Aww. But I can say this because it was off of Poshmark. I sold it through PayPal. I sold it myself. And at that time, I sold the first one for $75, and I sold my other one for $150.
I'm sorry, wait. Y'all DM me for this leads group here because I'm gonna just be tossing Starbucks cups. Forget these
I
clothes.
wish I could, and I wish I had saved my other one because I was like, oh, I really like that black one for myself. But yeah, still have a pink one, but I'm gonna keep that one because that's the only one I have left.
Yeah.
And of
y'all
course,
gonna make me start drinking out of Starbucks cups on the live show. I'm like, ooh, Starbucks cup. Get yours in my eBay store. That's what y'all been have me doing.
Child, I'm just waiting, Hunty, because that's one thing that's gonna happen. Because for these other ones,
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, I tell you, and I'm so surprised when people. I was surprised even before I started selling them. I was like, because I would just pick them up if I liked them,
right?
And I was like, people are selling these for how much?
Listen.
Let me just tell you something else I was shocked about that was going on, I believe it's on eBay. Now, this is one time I wish I was an eBay seller because, baby, those Lady Gaga cookies.
Yes.
Yep. I saw, and the only reason I knew that was a thing was because of Sir Flips a lot. His basket was full of them. And I said, I was like, does that say Lady Gaga? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, he was like, yeah, he told me what they were going for. Oh, of course, he's in Germany.
Right.
But still, he sold out of those cookies immediately.
Well, in the beginning, they were selling for a lot. But now on Amazon, like, the new Amazon sellers, I guess, like, I don't know. But the price is so low now, like your margin, like you're not making any money.
You're not making any money now.
They were $25 a pack. All the way up to $45 a pack. Now they're just $7. Oh, I could just buy that at the grocery store for free.
Let's go to the grocery store now.
Yeah.
Well, and see, that's how crazy things are. They come in.
That's why you got to get them as soon as and get rid of yours before somebody messes up the thing. But yes.
And I heard that they weren't exactly delicious.
Oh, I heard they're disgusting.
And because one posher, I'm not calling any names, but she was like. She was like, the inside is just cake frosting. And I was like, ooh.
I think we talked to the same person.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, well, no. And it was just amazing to me that things like that blow up. So even on TikTok, there's this candy. I don't even know the name of it.
The slime liquor.
Yes, girl. People are
paying out of nowhere. 3-pack, $45. A 3-pack, they're this big, $45.
I was like, OMG. What is going on with people? What is going on with the food industry? What's happening here? And this one lady said that this had been out for quite some time.
Right.
But I think that all it took was a TikToker.
Right, to go viral.
Yes, and now everybody wants the candy. I was like,
supply and demand.
Y'all, who is going to make the TikTok pasta?
What?
Yeah, I mean, I have seen I watched one video of this guy making it. It's a I can't remember his thing right now, but I watched him make it. I don't know if he was the first to make it, but he was the first that I saw make it. And, you do your cherry tomatoes and olive oil and all this kind of stuff. And then he puts the feta, 2 blocks of feta in there, pop it in the oven for X amount of time. Then you blend all that up together. And, I do know he is not the first one to make, because he said he added extra things in it because making it the original way was just kind of bland. So, add your seasoning, whatever you're going to add or whatever. And he added, I think, shrimp to his or, something like that. But anyway, so many people have started making it. And I was like, well, add your pasta to whatever pasta you want to add to it, I guess. And I was like, well, is this the TikTok pasta? Because it does look good. I was like, oh, I have cherry.
I haven't seen it.
I don't have any blocks of feta. But
this sounds good, but now I gotta look it up, because the one I saw is when people were making that whipped coffee with like dry coffee or whatever. They even did it. The girl even did it on Poshmark. Like, huh?
was the last time you was on TikTok?
I don't use TikTok like that because it is such a waste of time for me. Girl, it'd be 2 hours later, I'm still on TikTok. No. I try to stay off social media, y'all.
That's why I don't watch it till right before I go to bed, because I'll allow myself an hour. And after that, I gotta go. Now I did get caught up one night, girl. It was like almost 4:30 in the morning. Yes. I was like, I gotta go to bed.
Exactly.
But normally, once I finish watching my soap operas at night, then
they have nightly soap operas.
I record my soap operas.
Oh,
and I watch them at night.
Got it.
And once I finish watching those, I'm pretty much ready to settle down for bed. And I give myself an hour to sit on TikTok. And some nights I do, some nights I don't. Because if I'm real tired, I'm not going to pick up the phone to watch TikTok.
Right.
Then my eyes will be glued. Like,
yes.
And I'm laughing and trying to find TikToks to do.
Yeah.
But you know, I just think that it's good, you know, to get ideas from. And I love following, you know, the resellers who are on there because they always come up with cute things to do.
Is your name the same on your TikTok, the Pink Diva Studio?
Pink Diva Studio, yep.
Yeah, make sure y'all are following her on TikTok. I think I'm Swagslayer or Swagslayer Fashion, but I don't post nothing, but follow me anyway.
And I love all the little trends that they do and things like that because Brianna gets tired of me singing the TikTok song. She was like, ugh.
Girl. Okay, y'all know I have an 11-year-old. We went to the store and she said, why are they playing that TikTok song in the store?
Which one was it, I wonder?
I had to explain to her that they're just songs that people use on TikTok. They're not songs that TikTok created and now are being played elsewhere because she didn't get it.
Sometimes, but not all the time. Sometimes, because I was singing one particular song and I wasn't even paying attention really because I was in the kitchen, I was cleaning up, and I just started singing, you know, the song. And Brianna was like in the living room. She looked around the corner. She was like, "Stop it! Not that song. You have no business singing that song."
Oh, not no business.
Girl, I have to tell you what the song was later.
Well, I didn't know what the WAP was
until the news started.
I didn't know what it was until the news started reporting it. And I was like, why are they talking so bad about this song? It can't be that bad. Now, don't get me wrong. Cardi is, you know, on level 100, and I have no problem with that. I don't listen, you know, to all of that or whatever. You know, I'm a rocker, alternative rock girl. But I was like, what is going on? And I was like, I don't know what a WAP is. So then I had to read the lyrics. Then I had to listen to this guy who was so angry about the lyrics, a Caucasian guy, news reporter. I don't know his name. It doesn't matter. And then so, of course, y'all know I did a reel. Reels were just coming out. And so I did do the reel, the I don't cook, I don't clean. But let me tell you, I got this ring because let's be real. I don't cook in my house. Y'all know I don't cook. My husband cook. I don't clean not damn thing. He does that too. So I can relate to how you can get away without cooking and cleaning. So I had to make the reel. Because you got to be doing something.
I don't clean. She is hilarious. But see, that wasn't that particular WAP. See, there's another one.
Want Tina to what? I would have never thought. Girl.
Oh, yeah, I love Cardi too.
Yeah, but Rhonda, you're different. I can understand that. But Tina, she's very quiet and reserved.
Well, now Tina.
That's a little surprising, but okay.
That's something we'll talk about tomorrow. On tomorrow's edition of Swag Talk. But yeah, but there's another edition of it, and I have to tell y'all later because you know I don't want y'all to know that you know I use that type of language.
Well, listen, and
it's not really bad, really. Cardi's is worse, you know. If we're talking about language,
YouTube strikes over here, okay? Because I don't know how this works.
That's why I'm like, I'm not singing a humming a tune.
In the group leads chat, we can video chat. And we can talk about it.
But it's that other one that I really like, and it was like, doo, doo, oh.
Okay.
And yeah, you know, and I love that. And I'm just like, oh my God, I need one. But I have to tell you my idea because, it's not like I'm the best singer. But I really was like, now I wonder if I get someone to record this for me and then I could just mouth it.
Oh, probably, yeah, because you can find that on TikTok where they already did it and then you just mouth the stuff.
Yeah, but they don't have this particular one.
Oh, just request it. Like for the DJ, I think you could put in request. Don't ask me how. And then somebody will do it and then you'll have it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, maybe I need to do that because, I want all that.
I don't even know that song, so I'm gonna have to wait till you do it. So I'll be like, okay.
Oh, Lil Jon.
Wait, I didn't know you did Lil Jon.
I love that. Get low. Get low. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hey, but there's another side of Tiana we don't know.
Up in here in them rap streets.
Okay. First of all, let me just tell you, I've been in this house so long, I wouldn't be able to get low to save my life. Like I would be low and I wouldn't be able to get back up because we just sit around the house. Granted, I'm at my desk most of the day. I put in 8.5 hours on Saturday. What was I thinking? I was supposed to be off.
You weren't. Yes. And you really and truly, yes, you were. What were you doing working?
Well, there was a really good seminar, Teachable Moments, on Saturday, that Tiana hosted. It was fabulous, okay? And then there was a guest speaker. And then after that, I got invited to Reseller Mentors, I think it's called, for the first time. So I didn't want to miss it. It was the first time I was invited. So I had like a little 30-minute break. Then I went to that. And then when that was over, I had a training. And then it was 7:30. And I say, what? I sat down at 11 a.m.
See, this is why I got to keep the Saturdays to myself, child.
It was so bad. It was dark and everything. I say, what the? My husband had made food. And like I went out to get it though. He didn't bring it to me that time. And then the crazier part, don't get older. Because I'm not even older, by the way. But every now and then, if I don't chew my food just right, it gets like caught in the back of my throat over here. But it can't be swallowed because it's like stuck on some throat. But then I put it out. Girl, I thought I was going to choke to death. Do you hear me? I'm in the bathroom, like, okay, I'm trying to breathe, try not to panic. I call my husband who's on the couch watching TV with my daughter with the little breath I had. And he was like, hey, babe, did you call me? And that was it. He never got up. I was like, what? And finally, it moved over enough so I could get it out, right? It was a hot mess.
Oh my God.
I'm not even explaining how hot it was the worst. Like, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what happened because I don't know, y'all might be having breakfast or whatever, but it was terrible. And I just thought, I'm too young to be choking to death on a piece of green bean. Like,
girl, well, don't be passing on over to the us older people, honey. We just be trying to chew and still have taste buds.
Oh my God, so much.
Hey, thank you for joining. Hey, look, you know what? You said something a minute ago I wanted to touch on really quick before we have to wrap, is that by sitting so much and being in the house, it's like, I think too that's the thing for me is that I'm a people person and like the whole connection and connecting with people, and even though we can FaceTime and all that, it's nothing wrong. Sometimes we just have to be out. And I think that it's been so cold here. Our temperatures change every 5 seconds, honey. It's raining now. The sun could come out. It could be cold. It's just crazy. I would love to go ahead and sit on my patio, but it's not where I could do that all the time. But I think just getting out of the house, because when I get cabin fever, which I think that had a lot to do with everything that was going on with me, is because I've been stuck in here in this apartment. So, and I even Friday, I even went down to check my mail, and we have like a little seating area
Yeah.
right there by the my elevators. So I sat there for like, 30 or 45 minutes, people watching. I was like, oh, it sure is busy down here during this time. People coming and going, and I saw so many dogs, and one dog decided to pounce on me and lick on the side of the face. It all happened so fast. I was like, oh, hey, friend. But I mean, it was just so, I was like, oh, I'm missing all the action. And all the action is down here.
True.
So, and our clubhouse is closed, so we can't have those things, like those activities that we used to have because of the Rona. So it's just, I think it's important when you can get outside of your house or your home or whatever.
If you just walk around the neighborhood.
Yeah, and I have all this great lighting comes in. Like I said, I have a great patio. If I could be able to sit out there, that could be great. But I'm just such a people person. I mean, just to be in person with people is what I thrive on.
Yes, agree.
And it's just, cabin fever is not fun. And I know that was a large part too of why things affected me the way they did, because normally I would have just let stuff roll off my back except my car. But I would have let most things, kind of not bother me so much. Right. But I know it was because too of just being in this one space all the time.
Yeah.
So, that's why I get out, go get my mail, or, if it is a nice warm day, I sit out and get some vitamin D.
Yes.
And things like that, because we need that.
We do.
And I'm sick of Rona. I don't know about y'all, but Rona got to hurry and pack her bags and go home.
Yeah, because I want to go. I want to travel.
I want to travel as well.
Yeah. It was good seeing Brittany, though. She was here on Friday. I saw her Friday.
I thought that was so cool that y'all got to meet up. Yeah. I love the pictures. And I'm like, look at my PFFs over here. So, I love that you guys got to have some Starbucks.
Yes. While we were sourcing, we were doing some retail arbitrage, y'all. So
I ain't mad, honey. I said that's what I was going to do if I come.
Yes.
I'm ditching the people I'm coming with. And I'm like, I'm just going to hang out with Tiana.
Yes, let's do it.
I'm just gonna go do a little shopping, a little eating, whatever.
Exactly.
I know.
Well, Christy said that dog was very friendly. Yes. But I also want to know, what is IRL? Because Melissa typed
in real life.
In real
life. I mean, what she say? I miss people interaction in real life too. Yes, right. I do. I tell you, that's why I'm half working on something, and then I'm kind of like trying to watch and see what Rona gonna do, and if it's gonna work out, and everybody gotta, And I
just want to point out, Christy, so your mom's chewing 100 times regardless. So are you trying to tell me that I also need to chew 100 times?
Well, to be real, they used to tell us, I remember this when I was growing up, that you should chew your food at least that many times to, especially if you're eating steak or
that makes sense.
Or, anything, but they definitely say when it comes to meat, definitely you need to chew that for a longer period of time. And even after I had weight loss surgery, they told me that. I wasn't sitting there counting. I think I did a couple of times. I was like, forget this. Let me just eat. Let me just take smaller bites then.
That too. And my husband was like, well, you're rushing, because I was trying to get to the next meeting. And so I was like, and it was just all too much. But yes, Melissa,
oh my God. I just felt my throat tighten right there when she said.
And then Penny wants us to do virtual stand-up, girl. Like a comedy show.
This is how you know that that you're in sync with people, when you could just bounce off each other.
Yes.
I mean, this is what that is, honey. You just bounce off each other. You just have that chemistry, darling.
Yes, I love it. So let me go over the itinerary one more time before we wrap up, because we did mention at the beginning. So today was just chill with us day. Start your week off right. Just a little fun. Tomorrow we have Tiana from Splendor Lily Posh at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She's going to be talking about life hacks in the year of me. Then on Wednesday at 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Wednesday, it's myself and Brittany from Brittany All Bossed Up doing a What Sold Wednesday. Brittany and I have very different closets, so we're going to show what's selling right now on our various platforms. And then on Thursday, do not miss it, we have Nisha from Geeky Niche. She is a 6-figure Amazon seller. So she's going to be talking to us, giving some tips and tricks. And you guys, of course, can ask questions in the live chat. Or if you watch the replay, for some reason, if you missed the live chat, we'll answer those questions. But of course, if you're here at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's a lot easier to answer them during the chat. And then Friday, we are going to be talking about Mamish, which is a reseller platform. And that will kick off next week's topics, where we talk about other reseller platforms that you probably have never heard of. We're going to screen share them, give you kind of the tips, the benefits, kind of how they work, and what you can list on those platforms, but just one each time, maybe two if they're like similar, just so you guys can get an idea of how they work. So if you want to be part of the Starbucks Cup Leads group that we're going to start today, DM me over at Swagslayer Fashion on Instagram, and we will add you to that group, and we're going to come up with ways to get these cups, because when they selling cups for $150, I need to be on that. We all need to be on that. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. Do not forget, Rhonda has Brunch with the Diva on Instagram at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. So you can catch her over there on Wednesday. Also, if you do need your Diva's weight loss tracker, you can get that in the link in her bio to track your eating habits and fun and special stuff like that. And DM her if you want to join the group, if she has any spaces available. I see you reading comments. Did I miss it?
I was trying to see what Chrissy was talking about. What is that? Wait, what? I don't know what you mean. Count me. Oh, she wants to be a part of the lead group.
She wants to be in the leads group.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know me. I just always try. I don't want to miss anybody.
Yes.
But yes. And look forward, actually, on my YouTube channel, the Pink Diva Studio. Have a new show, a new little series that I'll be doing over there. It starts March the 10th. Just stay tuned for more information as we get closer to that date, but I'm really excited about it. I think you guys will love it. It's unscripted. It's just fun. So I hope you guys might win a prize or two. You just never know. Yeah. So stay tuned for more information on that. It will be on my YouTube channel on a Wednesday. So you'll see me Wednesday, 1:00, and then later on in the evening on YouTube. So again, subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Pink Diva Studio. Share with someone that you think could, enjoy my Brunch with Divas and any other information I have over there. And of course, let me just put this in here just in case you guys haven't tried Jomar. I do have a code that's in the comments down below. And also, you can go to my bio on Instagram. And my code is the Pink Diva. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, remember. So yes, slayers, do not forget to slay that subscription button, slay the thumbs up, and share this video with one friend who really just needs to laugh today, because we need laughter on Mondays. We'll see you tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, slayers.